Here's the soundtrack. Yes, you know what this means. The show's getting ready to start. Oh, okay. Our guest today is Maria Paula. Maria Paula was scheduled earlier, was sick, so we've had to reschedule. So this is a rescheduled performance. She sings, she plays piano, she's phenomenal. You're gonna love her. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. And if you don't know who I am Ironhead66_66, the host of Chat and Chill, where we interview guests and we let them play some music for us. Woo! All right. Let's invite her up, okay? Here we go. Let's see if I can invite you, Maria Paula. Here she is. She's here. I love it.
Let me know if my sound is working properly.
I can hear you loud and clearly.
Nice. What about this? Can you hear this as well? So we're good.
We're good. I hear it loudly. Oh, Vicky says, nice to meet you. Grandpa says, hi, Maria. Tiffy says, hi, Maria.
Hey, Tiffy, Grandpa.
Smiles. Hey, how are you doing? Tony. Yeah.
Welcome, everyone.
This is Maria Paula. Yes.
Let me check if I have Brazilian friends in the house. So I
Yes,
if I need to speak Portuguese.
Share this, and she does speak multiple languages.
No, just two.
Just two. Oh, I thought it was three. I thought you spoke Spanish as well.
No, I don't.
No,
I
just
don't.
Portuguese.
Spanish is very close to Portuguese. Sometimes we have a lot of similar words, but I don't know how to use them. You know. I get it. When I hear Spanish, I understand.
I hear it,
but I can't speak.
I understand. I'm kind of the same boat. I'll catch a lot of things and I'll go, I don't know how to reply. I'll reply back in English. And if I need to, be somewhere where Espanol, I usually take little Ironhead and I kick her and I say, you say it. Because she can't speak when she wants to.
I usually reply in English, and I feel awful because a lot of people, when they hear me speaking Brazilian Portuguese, they even, thank you, they even get to think it's Spanish, because it is very close. Mm-hmm. And then when they see me replying in English, they were like, what the fuck? What is happening?
Yeah.
Why she's not speaking her language? But no, Brazilians speak Brazilian Portuguese, not Spanish.
And that's what that's my first question is, what time zone are you in?
Oh, I believe it's called BRT. Okay, I'm 2 hours ahead of you.
And I'm in Central Standard Time. So
and
right now
most of my country is 2 hours ahead of you.
Okay. And you're in Brazil because you just told them you're in Brazil, you speak Portuguese. So there you go, everyone. She's in Brazil, everyone. Yeah. So let's first talk about your lives. You do lives here on TikTok. What days do you have? Certain days you do it, certain times?
Well, I have this thing about my schedule, but I am usually here starting midnight my time. And what I do is when I show up during the day, I let my people know, Thank you, gorgeous.
Thank you, Ruth.
I let my people know. I put up a stories with a countdown. And here's the thing about the countdown in TikTok. Countdown here helps us a lot because I will set it up with my time zone and you will get it in yours, and it's gonna be converted to each time zone. So it helps us to keep connected, because sometimes it's like counting hours. Where are you? And then we count hours and we get crazy.
It's really difficult.
It is. What I do is I put up countdowns so I can help my people find me.
Tiffy was just asking, so what time is that in California? Well, if she's 2 hours ahead of me and I'm 2 hours ahead of you, then it's 4 hours difference.
It is.
2 plus 2 is 4. But
my difference to California is 4 hours.
Yeah, 4 hours.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I'm usually up very late to be with Lonnie.
Yes.
Very late.
It's late for me, so for you it has to be later. So the timers, I create timers all the time on my Chat and Chill account for my guests. So people, if you click on the timer and you save the timer, it like Maria just said, it will convert it to your time. So I go in there and say 11:30 Central Standard Time, wherever you're at, and you click on that timer, it's going to convert it for you. So use those timers. That's what I use. I put them out there, and I find that very few people use them, but I like them. So I know Maria uses them now. So click on hers, and you can follow her. Just wait till you listen to her. You'll follow her, and then when she has that about the timer, click on those timers so you get reminders and notifications of when her lives are. So you have them every so often. You said around midnight. I gotta get this in my head straight. Squirrel. So around midnight your time. So that's like 2 a.m. That's probably why I'm missing them. That's probably
why we never see each other, right?
There for a while I was showing up consistently because I was awake. But 2 a.m. it's debatable. I may or may not be awake at 2 a.m.
Yeah, and that's part of the reason, because for a few friends of mine, I consider myself a lucky girl because I've been making friends from all over the world here. Thank you. And this is very special, It's like, we always talk about it, how crazy technology can be. But a few of my friends, they never get to be there with me because they are usually sleeping. Like you're an example. Like you. Exactly. Yeah. And I know little Ironhead is there with me because she has crazy schedules. And sometimes
she works night shift.
She works night shift. So she sometimes joins me for her break. But I know this is not the normal. So what I've been trying to do is to show up during my days as well. So it can be like a better schedule for you, for example, and for Romana. Romana is here. We have a huge time difference between us as well. And what happens is sometimes I start midnight and I go through 5 a.m., 6 a.m. my time.
Wow.
And then she wakes up and she comes to have breakfast with me.
And catch the end of it, yes.
She catch the end of it. And so to try to be close to my people more often, I'm trying to come up like during the day as well. But my normal schedule is midnight.
Okay.
And if I do something different than that, I let people know through the timers because those are the best.
The timers are best. Yes, definitely. Yes. Everyone use timers.
They're my best friends.
There was a question I saw earlier about, do you play any other instruments like percussion?
I do play. I cannot say I play percussion because I studied it when I was a teenager. I had a lot of great chances to be in touch with music during my life. Thank God. I keep saying that. Yes. Ludmila Lindona, bem-vinda. Oh my God, I have some Brazilian friends here. Do you mind if I translate?
You can translate because I can't.
Okay, I know you can't.
There you go.
Okay.
I'll be doing this to you.
Okay, so give me just 1 second. Thanks, gorgeous. Bem-vindos, meus amores, minhas corujas brasileiras. Essa é a Ironhead. Ela faz esse show aqui, o Chat and Chill, e recebe um monte de gente legal. E hoje eu estou sendo muito honrada de estar aqui. A gente estava conversando sobre a diferença do tempo, né? Então, como que para mim, para ela são 11h30, para mim são 1h30, e como a gente tem pessoas de todos os lugares do mundo e essa time zone. E daí falei para ela que eu normalmente estou live meia-noite. E agora ela me perguntou se eu toco algum outro instrumento além do piano. Estou contando para ela a saga da minha história com os outros instrumentos. Já volto a falar com vocês. Muito obrigada por estarem aqui. Thank you, girl. You're awesome. Thanks for giving me that space.
No problem. But
this is also a great chance for you guys here to feel what happens during my lives, because during my broadcasts, I'm always doing like this. I'm like speaking English and then I speak Portuguese. And sometimes I just start speaking Portuguese like crazy and I got to say, okay, my English speaker friends, I'm sorry for that. I'm going to catch you up in a minute. And sometimes it just goes the opposite. Like I start speaking English like crazy and then my Brazilian people go scree, cree.
So you could say your lives are bilingual.
Yes, you can say that.
Yeah, they're bilingual, Portuguese and English.
They are. And you know what? I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. It's like, it's very funny for me. I sometimes mess up. I need the dictionary from time to time.
Oh,
I start sentences in Portuguese and finish them in English. Yes, I do. I put English word in the middle of Portuguese sentences. Yes, I do. But
yeah,
we've been doing fine. Julie just wrote, the night owls love Mama Owl bilingual. They love it. Like my Brazilian friends love to listen to me speaking English. And I think a few of my English speaker friends, they also like to hear the Portuguese.
Oh, yes. So, yeah, when I hear it and I'm starting to put the words in I'm kind of catching on a little bit.
I know, it's crazy,
Ruth made a comment about translating. And for people who don't know here on TikTok, if you hold down on that comment, there is an option to translate. So when I'm in a live and someone makes a comment in a language I'm not sure, I get bits and pieces of it, but I don't know. I'll hold down on it and it translates, well, unless it's something, that can't translate very well. But yeah, it'll translate it for you. That is one cool feature here on TikTok.
It is. And
that can be used to help all of us.
It helps a lot.
Yeah.
Ruth usually follows the conversations in Portuguese in chat by translating it. Mm-hmm. And it works most of the time. I understand, like, depending on how the person writes the comment, like maybe using slangs or too much informal language, then the translator will fight a little bit to get to the meaning. But in that case, I always try to read and translate as well. So I keep everybody like connected. Absolutely. But you asked me about the instruments, right? And I was telling you, I consider myself a lucky girl because I had a chance to be in contact with a lot of music during my life. And I used to go to a school in the city I used to live. I used to live very close to Rio de Janeiro. Now I live countryside, Minas Gerais. It's like very far, but I can't tell you the distance because we work in kilometers and you guys work in miles, right? So I'm not gonna do that math, okay? I just know it's like far. Nowadays I live like 14 hours driving from my mother.
I understand hours. Yes.
Right, that's the distance. And I used to go to a school there, and they had a band and a choir. And I took part on both, either the choir and the band. And in the band, I got the chance to learn clarinet for a little bit, and the flute, that one like this. And yes, I studied a little bit of percussion, but it's very different because I used to play with the band, with someone there showing the time, and reading. This is very different than sitting here and just playing the percussion. What I do nowadays, I love the little noises, the little sounds, so I keep them close to me.
Yes. Oh, thank you so much for the gift. That's very lovely. I've never seen that one.
That's my mother.
Oh, that's your mom. Oh,
that's my mom, Lila.
Mama must be proud.
Oh.
Yeah.
So yes, I do play a few more instruments, but the instrument I feel more comfortable and confident is the piano because it was my first one.
It's your first instrument.
Now, the instrument that I learned to read music as well, I learned with the piano. And yes, I feel more comfortable. I think it's like more hours flying on this than the others.
So I see a lot of times you'll have like an iPad on your keyboard. Like, are you reading the music right there on the iPad?
Well, when I'm using the iPad, I'm reading the chords. I usually have, I read the chords just like a guitar player, but I do it here. I just learned it because I learned to read music very young, and I used to have like a little difficult with that, especially with the division of times, like the rhythm, it used to be like crazy for me. So I learned to read the chords because my mother plays the guitar, the acoustic guitar as well. And she used to have all these little books with songs written on it and the chords. And I was like, no, I want to learn that. I want to learn what is an A, what is an A minor, what is a B, what is a C. But I want to do it here. And then my cousin taught me that.
Oh,
my cousin was an amazing musician. He's not with us anymore for a long time now. But before leaving us, he taught me a lot. And he taught me to like convert the chords and know what to do here. So when I'm reading from the iPad, I'm reading only the chords. I have the lyrics for the songs, and I have the marks, A, B, C, D, you know? And I read that. When I'm reading from the big books, then I'm reading sheet music.
Okay.
But even when I'm reading sheet music, I read the notes for the right hand, but I read the chords for the left hand.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's kind of crazy, I know,
Yeah.
but this is a way to do it faster, you know? Because like, I don't know if you know, but it's different. The right hand goes in, I don't know how to say the name of the...
Bass clef?
Yes.
Yeah, bass clef and treble clef.
Yeah, exactly. So that difference drives me crazy still. So what I do is like, I focus on the right hand, which is there, and then I read the little balls, I'm reading that. And then for the left hand, I focus on the key charts, and I just play the chords, and let's do it.
Yeah. You know,
okay, I need 1 minute for translation.
Translate.
Phelps, meu amor, não é uma batalha. Bem-vindo, que bom te ver. Bem-vindos brasileiros que estão aqui, corujas. Essa é a Ironhead. E hoje ela está me fazendo uma entrevista e eu estou muito feliz de estar aqui. Estava contando para ela da minha história com os instrumentos, que eu comecei com o piano, que eu aprendi alguns instrumentos de sopro, mas que eu sou agarrada no piano mesmo. E ela estava me perguntando sobre como... Falou do meu iPad, né? E se eu leio música no meu iPad. Daí eu contei para ela, o que eu acho que a maioria de vocês já sabe, que eu leio a letra da música e os acordes no iPad, e quando eu estou lendo dos livros, eu leio notação musical para a mão direita e notação de acorde para a mão esquerda. É louco, né? É maluco, mas é isso que a gente faz. Tem funcionado. Thanks, girl.
Well, no problem. Now, my next question was, this is what you do, correct? Music is your life now. This is you do lives, you do performances. What's that?
I don't do performances outside the lives. Broadcasting is my only performance, and it's kind of crazy, you know, because I never thought music would be my life, but nowadays, if you ask me, I gotta say yes, music is my life. I can't believe it. I'm 41 years old, and I never thought music would be my life. I'm an actress. I have a degree and a specialization in acting, and I worked with that for more than 20 years. And since pandemics, everything changed, right? And
for all of us.
For all of us, and I'm still dealing with this kind of hangover from that lockdown. And during that time, hey, Little, during that time...
She's awake.
Yes. I had to reinvent myself, you know. I worked as a teacher a lot. I used to teach music for kids.
We have that common.
And I worked as a teacher in the school for little ones for a while. I also taught a little of English. But mostly I was working with acting. But then after pandemics and getting together and blah, 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 and then TikTok, right? I met TikTok last year, kind of late. But then I got in love with a lot of musicians around, and I saw what they were doing. And especially in Brazil, like, being a musician can be a tough life, you know? It's like... It's not like the kind of occupation that you get, like, paid the way you should be paid for. You know, like our country has a huge path before valuing artists the way they should be valued, you know? So when I saw TikTok and I saw those musicians making money, I was like, wow, Brazilian musicians, I know you are getting crazy because you're making money, because lots of times Brazilian musicians don't make money here. Except, of course, if you go mainstream or if you're playing for a very famous band, and then it's completely different story. But I mean, like, day to day, you know, because there's a lot of artists around. Not only the ones we see on TV, right? Like, actually, we see a little part of them on TV. we see a little part of them around, but like the artists are a huge group, and Brazil is a huge country. So I got amazed about seeing people making money on TikTok with music. But that wasn't my plan. I swear to God, that wasn't my plan.
Yeah.
I started doing lives. I used to only draw my mandalas, but I'm always talking about my piano and how I love it. And crazily, we bought this digital piano, and I was like, okay, it's been 1 year that I don't study piano, but I think I still can play 4 or 5 songs. And then I started doing lives, and at some point I would play 4 or 5 songs for my people. And then from that, it became 10, and I started reminding myself for other songs that I could play, but I forgot. And nowadays we are with 100 song set lists and counting.
Wow. Wow.
Of course, I don't have all of them in my mind. Some of them I play by heart, but most of them I read either from the books or the iPad. But I never thought about about doing this. And I'm very happy doing it, actually. But what I say when people ask me, so is music your life? Thank you, girl. It is, but I will never give up the stage and the theater, you know? It's like I'm kind of opening myself again to be brave enough to come back doing tests and trying to be in groups again, because it's very safe here.
Yes.
You know, like my studio inside my house, we are together, but we are not together at the same time. And I tend to be a person that looks for these safety places. That's part of the reason I decided to be an actress, to break that. Because like being an actress would allow me to open myself to the world, because I have so much art inside of me, but I like doing it in my home. You know, I like doing it with people that I know and I feel safe with.
Yeah, exactly.
And going live is crazy because it's not that, right? It's not my home. But we've been building this environment of safety and introverted. Yes, girl.
Yes, yes.
Yes, girl. But it's crazy because what I always say during my lives is like, okay, guys, I'm sharing my home with you. This is what I do home, you know, like to my daughter or my mother or some friends, you know. This is not something I would put up in a show and go to a stage, you know. But it's crazy because at the same time, this is a stage, and it's a crazy huge one because I have people from all around the world.
Well, let's open this up to the chat because we want to get to your playing. We want to hear we want to hear you. So let's open it. Anybody in the chat have a question? Because we've answered a few, but I have to say this, Charlie. It's okay if you have a doctor's appointment. I understand, definitely. And we answered the percussion question. Does anybody else have a question before she plays?
Meus brasileiros, obrigada pela paciência. Tô eu falando que meu piano é piano de casa, né? Que eu nunca tinha. Why did you join TikTok? Okay.
Yes.
That's a funny question. I joined TikTok because of my daughter. Because she started watching TikTok videos. And back then she was 10. Now she's 12. She will turn 13 in September. And I was like, that mama owl, you know, like looking, I want to know everything you're watching. I want to know who you are talking to. What the hell is this TikTok? What are you talking about? And then she started showing me. And that was my first time with that. But I had no idea there was live streams. I only got to the short videos part of TikTok.
Me too.
Favorite Portuguese saying, wow, Lito, that's crazy.
Well,
I'm going to say that in Portuguese, and I'm going to have a hell of a hard time translating that to English, okay? But my favorite Portuguese saying is água mole em pedra dura, tanto bate até que fura. Which in a like very, very free translation would be, I love you, Carlos, but I know we're both married.
Sorry.
Like in like a very, very free translation, it would be like the soft water hitting a hard rock many, many times will break it.
Oh, okay.
Like meaning if you do it and repeat and repeat and repeat, you're gonna get through it. And I love it. It's melodic, like água mole em pedra dura, tanto bate até que fura. It even rhymes in Portuguese. It's very melodic.
Yeah, Charles here. Charlie, I can't talk today again. He says it was originally intended, I think, for younger kids. I think you're right too, because younger kids, her daughter got her on TikTok. My students at school got me on TikTok. Yeah, and you know, they did their little dances and all that. But now it seems like more and more musicians and adults are kind of taking over. Unless it's just the side of TikTok we're seeing. I don't know.
And this thing of the side of TikTok, this is so real. This is so real because there are many different sides.
Yes.
And you can like be here on TikTok every day and have no idea of some of them.
Exactly.
You know? And so for my first contact was like what she was watching. So a few streamers that she likes and a few little videos about games and yes, some dance. But then Julie, she downloaded the app and she was all about the lives. You know, she wasn't even checking the short videos. She was all about the lives. And then it was like, boom, head explodes. Because I was like, come on. There's all of that happening. I mean, it's not only about dancing. It's not only about makeup tutorials. No, it's not.
There's so much more. Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Oh, we're at 50%. I heard it.
It's really, really crazy. Good.
Thank you, everyone.
And for musicians, it's very crazy because I feel TikTok algorithm is very smart for music, you know?
Yes.
It is very smart in connecting you to the type of music you like to hear. And that's crazy. I think that's part of why musicians are taking over it. Like, excuse me, that's for us.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. Oh, Julie is applauding. Thank you, everyone, for the gifts and helping us get to our goals. So absolutely. Now, for your first song, what song will you sing for us? And somebody requested you to sing in Portuguese as well.
In Portuguese, yes. I think what I will do is I'm going to sing a song in English that has a beautiful version in Brazilian Portuguese as well. So we get both of them connected. Okay.
I'm going to turn down my mic. Let's enjoy Maria Paula. Here we go.
And I got to turn this up here, otherwise I can't listen. So smile, though your heart is aching. Smile even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you get by. If you smile, go girl, then through your fear and sorrow. Smile and maybe tomorrow you see the sun come shining through for you. Sorri quando a dor te torturar, quando nada mais restar dos teus dias tristonhos, vazios. Sorri quando tudo terminar, quando nada mais restar do teu sonho encantador. Sorri quando o sol perder a luz. sentires uma cruz nos teus ombros, cansados, doridos, sorri, vai mentindo a sua dor, e ao notar que tu sorris, todo mundo irá supor que és feliz. That's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. Good.
That was awesome.
Oh,
and I was reading the
thank you.
comments about how beautiful when you go back and forth between the English and the Portuguese. Exactly.
Oh, I like that so much.
Yeah.
It's like, it's
Oh,
funny.
they're applauding. They're loving it.
Thank you. Thank you. Danizinha
Yes.
linda, obrigada.
Yes. So if you like music that's very relaxing, you need to follow Maria Paula right now. She has timers for when she has her lives. You'll get notifications. Do you have a bio link in your bio and all that stuff too?
Oh,
where you,
not yet.
no, not yet. Okay, you're working on
I gotta
it.
fix it. I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dani.
Okay, but you can at least follow her. So that would be my next question before you sing the next song. Do you have any of your own original music? Do you have anything on
I
Spotify or?
don't. I don't. I have nothing
Okay.
on the platforms. When I was a
Okay.
teenager, I used to play music on the church. I learned a lot there. I'm not religious anymore, not the same way, but I used to be like strongly religious.
Yes.
I even considered becoming a nun. So
Oh.
yes, I was strongly religious. So I learned a
Okay.
lot there. Back then, I used to risk myself try and write some originals, but I was never able to do that again after that, and I don't remember anything from back then. What I did only once during the rehearsal of one of my plays, we needed a song, a soundtrack for one of the scenes. And we were like fighting to find the best one. And I was like, no, maybe it should be piano. And then my director said, okay, but it must be original. We cannot bring like any songs that are not original.
Sorry. That's not, nope, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Hit the wrong button. Squirrel.
Don't worry, it's fine.
I was trying to wake my computer up and the music came on. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Don't panic, everyone.
I get that. I do crazy things all the time. Don't worry. So yes, my director, he said, okay, but it gotta be an original. And I was like, I think I can do it. And I wrote one little waltz. And that's all I have as originals. And from time to time, people ask me to play that during my live streams. If you feel like, I can totally play that for you as well. But it's just that, and it's a tiny little 1-minute waltz, and that's it.
You play what you feel comfortable with. So
Okay.
we're whatever you would like to do is fine. So what song will you sing for us next?
Well, can I just play and not sing?
Oh, you play. You play it. You do you. What do you feel
You do
comfortable?
you. Because yes, I do both. I sometimes just play.
She does both,
sometimes-
everyone. So you
I
heard her
sometimes
sing and
play
play.
sing.
Why not play this time?
So because
Yeah.
we are talking about originals, I'm gonna play because look how crazy genetic can be. My mother only wrote one song her entire life for the piano. And I followed her path and I only have one. But I'm gonna play hers, not mine.
Okay.
Because her only original was one of the first songs I learned to play like 30 something years ago, and I love it. Oh, Maria playing Phantom. I should do that, right, Little?
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Okay, I can do it. I'm going to play this one, and maybe if we have time for another one, we can do Phantom.
We're cool on time.
Nice.
That was amazing. So this was an original your mother had composed, you said?
Yes.
Oh, mama. Yes.
And it's like, I think I turned that into a song because she came up with that because our teacher, we used to have the same piano teacher for a little while when I was very, very young. Mm-hmm. And when I told her, okay, I want to learn piano. This is what I want to do. I want to learn piano, period. I want to learn piano. And she was like, okay, so I'm going to get you to a teacher. And she was having classes with her as well. And her teacher asked her to come up with a sequence of chords and arpeggios and bass notes for studying, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. using the A minor key, which later I understood it's like my favorite key ever, A minor. Mm-hmm. I love it. Oh God, it hits me like both in a melancholic and nostalgic way, but at the same time it's so like contemplative, if there is a word. Mm-hmm. You know, I love it. It's my favorite key. And she came up with this. I was like, but Mom, this is a song. And she was like, no, it's just a study. I'm just studying. And I was like, no, Mom, this is a song. Pay attention, look. And then I used to be like, look, it's a song. That's the first part, and there's the second part, and then it comes back. And she was like, okay, yes, it is a song. I was like, thank you. I want to learn it.
So the challenge would be that, Maria, you and Mom, no problem. You and Mama ought to get together and come up with some lyrics to that.
Oh, yeah, right?
I can almost hear, I
you can hear lyrics?
Yes.
I sometimes can as well.
Yeah.
I sometimes think it should be. And Lonnie said, okay, you record that for me because I want to come up with some lyrics.
Yes.
So maybe we should find lyrics for this.
That could be your first original song. A collaboration
I used to
between
love it as well, Charles.
Mother and daughter. Yeah. Good idea. American Girl Kim says it's a good idea. Anyone else in the chat think it's a good idea? What do you think? Write more music together. Yes,
write more music together. Yeah,
well, finish
that would
this
be
one.
awesome também.
That would be awesome as well. One, complete it, and then write more. Yes, excellent idea. They said. Yeah, I'm not
Viu,
sure
mãe?
what mom,
Olha, a pressão,
what
mamãe, a pressão.
Yeah.
Mama said, wow.
Like, oh, that's wow. I didn't know what that was translated.
That's wow.
That's wow. Okay.
That's wow in Portuguese.
Oh, it's wow in Portuguese. Okay. Yes, they're thinking it's a good idea. I think.
Dani.
So do you and your mother live fairly close? Well, now with technology, you can still.
Yes.
You live fairly close? Yeah. So
no, we don't live very close. It's like 15 hours driving.
Oh no! Okay, so you will have to use technology.
It is. We're gonna have to do the video call stuff. Yes.
But you can make that work.
We can totally.
Yeah,
it's crazy. It's like it's been 13 years next month since I moved. I used to live like by the corner, on the corner for her, like very close. Mm-hmm. And we used to go everywhere together. We were we were like crazily connected, mom and daughter. And let's not put the reasons on the table, but I just moved very, very far. But we managed to still be so connected, and a lot of it because of video calls. When I moved here, video calls were more Skype, right? And it was kind of crazy, but we had Skype back then, and we used to be connected like this all the time. But then, like when it got to be like the first iPhones that were delivering FaceTime, we would do it. We do it every day, actually. It's crazy. FaceTime. We do it. We FaceTime six times a week. We're very.
It wasn't supposed to be sunny today. That's why I'm where I'm at in the evening, and it's usually dark, and I have lights on behind me, and the sun's coming in. But it'll rain later, so hey, that's the weather in the Midwest. So sorry, like folks. If I'm doing this, it's because my eyes are very sensitive to sun. Yeah. But the connection of mother and daughter.
Yeah, little connected mom and daughter. Sounds familiar, right?
Yeah, she lives downstairs. I live upstairs. Yeah, she's pretty close. Yeah, definitely. But I've learned so much being here on TikTok that in different places they celebrate, like, for example, here in the States, Mother's Day is this weekend. And
here
I know
as well.
For you as well. That's why I was going to ask. But I found out from my UK friends that they had it, I think, in March, a Mother's Day. Yeah, so I'm like, I didn't know that. You know, so yeah, it's kind of
Father's
amazing.
Day goes different as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the things that you learn from everyone, and that's a great way on this platform to build a community and be able to learn from each other, and being open to learn from each other, know. I mean, some people are not. Some people are rude and crude, and and my mods take care of them. Thank you, mods. Everyone's been well behaved today, but and we have a small crowd, but sometimes we have a larger crowd, and it doesn't matter what the size. You could have 12 people in the room and still have somebody that's rude. So I mean, that's why you still have to have your mods there. But some days you would think, oh no, it's not going to be a problem, and that mod's really busy, And some days it's like nothing, like nobody, everyone's well behaved. Do you have mods for your lives?
I do, and they're here.
Yeah, I thought so.
I do.
They're here.
I do.
So they're here
Julie,
to help.
Julie moderates for me. Ruth moderates for me, and if by any chance, it's crazy because Julie's goes taking care of Portuguese stuff, right? And Ruth takes care of the English stuff. I also have the honor to have Lonnie as a moderator.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when he's there, when he's there, he's like all taking care all around. But yes, we deal with rude people every day. Every day.
Yeah, we do
in
too.
English,
we do too.
In Portuguese, even in Russian. I got this person writing me a message in Russian, and I was like, okay, let me translate. And then when I translated, it was like bad hate. I was like, oh, thank God I translated. Bye-bye, sir.
Right.
And blocked.
Right.
What I do is I block and I report, you know. I understand this can come back bad for me because, but I just think like hate speech, hate behaving, it's something that we should report, you know, like let's try to keep like our community safe as much as we can, right?
For everyone.
So what I do, safe for everyone, exactly.
For all the mods down there, thank you, because you help keep us all safe.
Yes.
I can't say that enough. Thank you.
Yes.
You know, thank you for being here. Yes. Everyone. Definitely. After this week, Tiff would be proud. Oh, okay. All right. You'll always have bullies. There's no reason. Yeah, I know. They're always bullies. Good vibes only. Yeah. And, you know, sometimes you can let some of it roll off, but when they keep coming back, like I know I mod sometimes when Lonnie lives too. And that's a mutual friend, for if anybody doesn't know. He was my guest 2 weeks ago, maybe. Anyway, he plays drums. And so he gets some people in there, and sometimes they're really rude. And if it's their first time and it's rude, but it's not OMG rude, I might just, you know, mute them. You know, but I've had to block, and I know others here have had to block because they're just awful, you know, and I don't, you know, the only thing they're getting from it is negative attention. So
yes,
we've given them enough attention as it is. So we're going to move on from that. You take them down. Yes, you do, Tiffy.
Yes, Tiffy. Oh my God, you're amazing. When I started doing my lives, I used to talk to them, you know. Try not to answer like in a bad way, like getting the same energy and giving it back. No, I used to try and say, yes, I used to try and say, really, why? Don't you have anything better to say? Are you okay? Do you need a hug? Come here, virtual hug. You know, but I got tired because it doesn't work. You know, like hate's gonna hate.
Oh, I was a special educator, let me tell you.
Oh, God.
I taught special ed for 34 years. Yeah, I've been called a lot of things. I've been hit, I've been bit, I've been spit on, I've been, you know, you name it. I've been there. So, yeah, hate's going to hate. And the best way to do is just to not give them what they want. Yeah.
And they want attention.
Definitely. That's what they want. Yeah.
It's easier to love. Yes, Tiff, it's so easier to love.
It is easier to love. But for some people, we
gotta keep it fair. We gotta keep it fair. Yeah. It's easier to love, but let's keep it fair. We love those who love us, right? It's like pointless to keep sending love to a person that is only hating you back. It's pointless. Right. It's sad. I know, human beings, we should love everybody. We are all like the same. But like being practical, save your precious love for those that are loving you back. You know, don't waste your time and your love and your energy with that people.
Exactly.
It stops being love when it's toxic. Exactly.
Yes. Yeah. You gotta take care of you. That's number one. You have to take care of you. And if you're in a toxic relationship, then get out. Yeah.
Yeah. And trust me, we can get into toxic relationships with our chat, you know, with people here. It's crazy. We got to keep like ears and eyes and heart, especially heart, very, very aware, you know, to keep like loving and directing our energy to the right way, because there's a lot of amazing people here that deserve our attention, our dedication, our art, our music, our love, and we should work for them, right?
That's exactly
and get rid of anything that is different for that.
That's exactly what Chat and Chill's all about. You know, I want to find positive creators, positive musicians, positive people who are worth the time and the energy and the effort. And unfortunately, you know, you look at the numbers and sometimes we have bigger numbers and sometimes we have smaller numbers, and whatever.
It's TikTok,
I don't care.
Sweetheart.
But
we deal
it's
with
TikTok.
that.
It is TikTok. But the thing of it is, we need to give positive creators attention, not the negative. And that's what we need. We have that power to say, yeah, I'm not going into that. That, they're doing what? Nope. Sorry. You don't have to be a party of that. You don't have to be a part of it. Hey, good evening, Mr. Anderson. Sorry we got off on that topic because, well, we could be talking about that for a while. Yeah. Little Ironhead tracks you agree? Little Ironhead, absolutely agree. I don't know what we're agreeing about, but what'd you say, Little Ironhead? That's my daughter, by the way, if anybody didn't know. I didn't see it. Hold on.
I'm scrolling out.
I'm to believe kind souls attract one. Oh, okay. Now, okay, see?
Yeah, I used to have that. I used to have that sentence in my bio, which is your vibe attracts your tribe. Because this is so true. This is exactly how I feel here in this platform, right? That we can attract our tribe by our vibe. And it's keeping positive, it's keeping it safe, keeping it in a good way. And we've been doing that, girl. You do that amazingly, week after week, bringing so many great people up here. It's an honor for me to be here. You got it.
Thank you for being here.
You do it. You do it. And since we got to know each other, I got in contact with so many different beautiful people because of Chat and Show. And this is great. And the algorithm works to that as well. The most you are in contact with that type of creators, the more of that type of creators algorithm will deliver to you. Right. It's the same for the little videos, the same for the broadcasts. If we stop and be there watching those nasty stuff, right, it's gonna pop up crazily.
Right. So just when you see it,
crazily. Corujas são movidas pela boa energia. Oh, night owls are moved by good energy, Phelps said. Amor, obrigada por estar aqui, Phelps. You're so sweet.
Maria has a great vibe and is very special. She sure is, isn't she?
Thank you, Ruth.
Yes. Well, I'm looking at the time. We definitely would like to hear one more.
Okay.
Right?
So let's do Phantom.
Everybody in the chat? Phantom? Can we please
Let's do Phantom, because you were playing the Phantom when I got here.
I love
let's
that song.
Do it. Me
okay,
too.
Let's do it. Okay.
This is one of the songs I didn't know I could play, and I got hit by remembering it. One day I was here and I was like, oh God, I think I can do it. It was like that.
Right.
It was like that. I just came back to me. So I'm grateful. And I keep playing it since it came back.
Here we go. Give it up, give it up. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I got to do this real quick.
Thanks, Charles. That was fantabulous. Oh, we love that.
Let's see if I don't get blocked. Yeah, it was too many. It was too many. I can only do a couple or it gets filtered.
I love women supporting other women.
There it
so
is.
Important today.
Yes. I give the little applause. Woo! Yes. Now, if you like her lives, if you like her music, you're going to like her lives. I'll get it on my mouth. Follow Maria Paula, everyone. If you don't already, please follow. I'm trying to wake my computer up. Don't play the music yet. Yeah, it falls asleep on me, and I'm like, whoop, and I hit it, try to wake it up, and then, squirrel. Follow her, so that you can listen to her music. If you like that relaxing music, Maria Paula is your girl. Definitely. And you know who introduced me to Maria Paula? Was Lonnie. Did you know Lonnie says, you should check her lives out? I'm like, what? Okay. And I did. And who knew Lonnie has that side? You and who else? Dario. If you listen to Dario, who plays classical guitar. Oh my gosh.
Dario is amazing.
Amazing. And so I'm like, Lonnie, I did, because you're thinking he's a hard rocker drummer, and to have that sensitive side.
Oh, he does have that side, okay? Yes. Because when he gets to my lives, he asks me to open the Beatles book.
Yes.
Yes. It's like he loves when I play Let It Be. Like it's a very soft song, but he definitely has that side.
And speaking of Lonnie, I haven't seen him today. He must be under the weather yet.
Thank you.
Yeah. But he tries to come during the day when he
Maria can rock, Lonnie can be a mosh. It's adorable. Exactly.
Absolutely is. Definitely.
Exactly. Because yes, this girl can rock as well. Not exactly here, but yes.
Yeah. Definitely. So follow her. You have a Discord. Do you have a Discord? Yes, you do. Don't. Yes. I can't remember.
No, I only have like my personal Discord. I still don't have a channel. I'm working on it.
Okay.
Like the link and the Discord. They are priorities now. It's coming very soon, and I'll let you know when it's going to be there.
The link in the Discord, and it takes some time.
It does, right?
And if you need any help,
I'm a lot challenged, okay, with those crazy technology stuff. I am. I know it sounds like I'm under control here, but no. It's like I'm just thanking everything to be working for me today, because usually it's not working.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Anderson. Hey, so do you know Storm?
Yes, Storm sent me. Storm actually, he sent me the first help with Discord. Oh, he's amazing. He's amazing. He also helped me with my internet because I was getting like low signal a few months ago, and he was like, maybe you should change this and this and this, and try checking this and this. Perfect.
Yes,
so sweet.
You. Yeah,
and
so
yes, he's amazing.
Say, I haven't seen him
he's
today.
He's the tech guy.
He's my tech guru. So, and when I have a question on Discord, it's Storm, help. And so, I'm just like, can I make you an admin to help me out? And he goes, yeah.
Right. And it's crazy. It's crazy how he manages his time, right? Because he's always there for us. It's like,
he's everywhere.
Oh, Rolf. He's everywhere. Thank you,
but,
girl.
If you get a Discord, I would definitely like to join your Discord. Because I have several. I would love, and you can keep track. Like you can let people know when your lives are going to be. It helps build a sense of community. Mine's not quite as developed as Lonnie's got his going.
Lonnie's doing a great job.
Yeah,
right?
And Ramon, if you know Ramon, that's a friend of Lonnie's.
Oh, I gotta join Ramon's Discord. I keep forgetting that. The man, the myth, the storm.
His link is in the bio. And if you want to join my Discord, my link's in my bio. Hopefully it works. Yes. And if it doesn't, just DM me and I'll fix it. Yeah. But anyway, Discord, I think, is a way for us to communicate outside of the TikTok platform so that we can you can talk to, like on TikTok, you can only DM one person at a time. Whereas in Discord, you can build a group, a community. So There's that.
And you can share links, pictures, little videos. You
Links.
can promote video group calls, like video calls. There's so much to do there. It's such a great platform as well. It works a lot.
Yes. We're at 20K.
Mom is celebrating 20K.
I'm
she's
celebrating too
lover.
with you, Mama. Yes.
We love tapping. We have this thing with tapping in my live streams. Like it's a thing, you know. We're always like, let's go tap, 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 tap. We're always like that, and we always celebrate it. You rocked, guys.
Julie, thank you for the gifts. Thank you, everyone, for the gifts. Thank you for all the tapping. Thank you for being here and listening and being part of this community that we're going to try to build. We're going to keep working on it, definitely, because there are so many positive content creators out there that we would like to learn from. And, you know, and I don't just do one genre of music. I try to go across the realm, you know. So I'm working on some new acts.
Trying to do it.
I'm trying to get some new people you're going to be really surprised by. But next week, going to have a little bit more country to it because I have a guest, Grandpa Rufus. Yes, I'll get the name out. He sounds like Waylon Jennings. His voice melts like butter. Yeah. So you want to be here next week. And he has kind of a country vibe. So that'll be something new for us. You know, we don't do too much country, so I'm trying to work on that. I got some people coming, you know. And little Ironhead, don't say anything. Don't say. Don't compare. She compared me to being Kelly Clarkson on The Voice, where everybody goes to Blake Shelton, you know. And I'm like, oh, stop. But anyway, I don't know. For people who watch The Voice, that's a real thing. All the country artists want to go to Blake Shelton. But we're going to get some of them on. And Thursday, I have somebody from South Africa coming, Grizz. He's a singer, and he's really good as well. So he plays some country and some pop kind of stuff where he sings, and he wears cowboy hat, so it'll be a different vibe for next week. So everyone, it's that time. I hate to tell you that. Maria, thank you so much for being here. And if you love her music, go to her lives, and you can hear a whole lot more. So on that note,
obrigada por estarem aqui.
On that note, we're going to play the music out. Here we go. Oh, I got to restart it. Oops, squirrel. Here we go. Thank you, Maria and Ironhead. Thank you. Thank you, American Girl Kim. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for all the gifts. Thank you for being here on the Chat and Chill. Ironhead Show, apparently. Yeah. And then, of course, I play this song because it takes a few seconds for everybody to do their thank yous.
Thanks for being here, Carlos.
You're welcome.
Julie,
thank you, Carlos.
Ruth. You're the best. Phelps, obrigada. Dani, obrigada, meus amores.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, Mr. Anderson. Thank you for using those emotes. They show up. I can see them. I can see those too, but they're a little small.
Love you too, Tiffany.
The hearts and the loves. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you.
Let's go.
Mary, Mom, Grandma joined. We're getting ready to end the live. And hello. Charlie, thanks for coming. Little Ironhead, thanks for coming. Ruthie, thanks for coming. Thanks for gifting, too. American Girl Kim, thank you. Sean, hey, everybody. We're getting ready to end the show. Good night, Mr. Anderson. He's ahead of all of us. He's over in Sweden. Yes. Here we go. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time zone you're in. See you next Tuesday.